Hey guys, it's me, Teresa Palavoda and Buckshot. I'm here just to give you a little update on the class, and I have included attached written instructions. So the same thing that I'm saying now, I've written it so that if you, or typed it out and attached it to this announcement, so that if you would rather read rather than listen to me drone on and on, that's totally fine. It says the same thing. Basically, in this online class on Friday evenings, I will post your next week's assignment. I try to do it on Friday, but we'll see how it goes. I've already posted this week's assignment this first week. Well, you're going to have to, but the first thing you have to do is you have to say that you've read the syllabus. And so I've posted a little please read the syllabus assignment. You just have to read the syllabus and answer 3 questions, and you get 15 points for doing that. And that also acts as attendance in the online class. So you need to do that before Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. because we have to turn in your attendance to make sure that everything is a go with regard to the class. So if you have a problem and you can't do that, you need to let me know, because if not, you may be dropped from the class. I don't really know what happens when we turn in the information. So I believe that that's what happens, is that they do a purge and you're dropped. But so please try to do that before Tuesday night at 11:59 p.m. Also, one thing that you need to be aware of is that this is typically, I don't do modules, so to speak, because it just gets too cluttered. So what I do is every week I post an announcement, and the announcement will have your assignment in it. So you go to the announcement, or you get an announcement telling you assignment number 1 is up, or assignment number 2 is up. Then you go to the assignment or discussion board, depending on where I tell you to go, and you do all the things that I tell you to do in that announcement and in that assignment. I think that this is an easier way to find things, but you know, everybody, I guess, has different ways. I don't like modules, but anyway. So what you need to do is be sure that you stay up with the class like that. And then I try to give you a pretty quick turnaround with regard to grades. I do the best I can with regard to that. The other thing that you really need to know is that this is an online educational resource class. There's no book. So instead what I do is I post all of the information that you need, like the book, you know, the novella that you need to read, or the poetry that you need to read, or whatever. I post it on Canvas, so you need to make sure that you can find it. And I usually just post it with the announcement. However, if sometimes I'll say, please look in the African American repository and you'll find blah, 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 blah. Where's the African American repository? Well, it's sort of our online book. And the way you find it is you click on Canvas, you click on My Class, and then you click on Pages. And when you click on Pages, you'll see African American repository. Click on that and you'll find a whole list of sources that pertain to the class. And so there are tons of them. Don't freak out. There are tons of them. We will not read all of them. We will not go over all of them. It starts at slavery and goes all the way up to, I think maybe 1980s, so to speak. I'm trying to build it so that it's current, but you know how that is. Great intentions. So anyway, so please try to be aware that you click on Pages to go to the African American repository. And again, there is no book for the class. It's just things that I give you, or things that we find, you know, in sources, and then I upload them to that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. If you miss the first assignment, please let me know before Tuesday night so that I can make sure that you're not dropped. Okay? And I'm looking forward to the class, and we're going to have a lot of good discussions as well as we can. And I always talk about the fact, especially in my face-to-face classes, that I'm teaching African American literature because I really, when I was working on my master's, when I was working on my PhD, I don't have my PhD. I'm all but dissertation, so I don't have my PhD. But while I was working on it, I really focused on African American literature because it really meant a lot to me. And I've often talked to my students about, why is this old white lady teaching you African American literature? Well, it's the same way in which I don't have to be British to teach you British literature. I've studied the literature. I cannot tell you what it's like to be African American, and I don't even try to explain that I don't know anything about African American culture. I don't know anything other than what my friends have told me about life as, an African American person, a brown person, a non-white person. And so I think that that's what's so important about this class is if you are a person of color, an African American person, however you self-identify, that you can bring culture along to the literature facts that I present. And that is really what makes this class a great class. And I think that in having this open dialogue and just talking about these things, this is where we really move forward. And more people of all diversities, of all ethnicities, need to take African American literature so that they find out all about all of the wonderful literature that's out there, and not just the ones that are taught in February in high school. And so that's what I hope to bring to the class. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think you'll like it. But if you don't, please feel free to let me know that you don't like the way the class is going, and we'll work together to restructure. Okay? Have a great first week. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.